To share a tip with you, if you have an existing hole or a dent in your wall and it's not completely all the way through, one area you can use a real lightweight spackling compound is in a situation like this. And first you want to make sure that the edges are smooth, so use your compound knife, there's nothing sticking out. And then take a hammer and just bevel the edges in so that you've created a dimple. And then using this lightweight compound, all you have to do is force in, and this stuff is amazing because it's going to stay in place. It shrinks very little, and it's excellent for this type of repair. And what you want to do is make multiple passes, and you can kind of pull it a couple different directions until it's completely filled and there's nothing sticking out over the edge. And you want to pull all the excess off the drywall too, because it's going to eliminate the sanding. So we'll let this dry, we'll come back and we'll give it at least 3 coats, and that's going to give it a very professional finish. So I allowed the lightweight spackle to dry overnight, and we're just going to take the blade and run it over the surface and smooth out any imperfections or any remnants that were left on top of the drywall itself. And in most cases, if you were to use a paper tape, you'd want to definitely cover it with 3 coats of compound. But in this case, just because we're filling an indentation, it actually looks pretty good. I'm going to put a second thin coat on this, and it's going to fill any small holes and any ridges here. And I want to pull off all the excess, so I mean we shouldn't even really have to sand, but we may, once it's dry, just hit it lightly with some sandpaper before we prime it. But that's all there is to it. Very easy to do if you have a hole like this using lightweight spackle. Second coat's dry and it looks perfect, so there's no reason to add a third coat. So I'll just take a sanding sponge and just lightly hit it, and it'll knock off any small particles. But now just prime it, paint it, and you'll have a perfectly repaired hole. So this lightweight spackling does an excellent job for this type of repair.